What's up? In today's video, I want to talk to you about the paradox of choice and the illusion of freedom, and why structure is where power lies. So you think you're free because you have options? So you think you're free because you have options. Now look, this is the problem. So you think you're free because you have options? I see that as pure chaos and indecision. And that is the most high taxing thing you can have on your potential. Indecision. Here we're going to talk about why most people fail and the paradox of choice and the illusion of freedom. Is the more choices you have, the less powerful you become. It creates a paradox of choice. And there's been studies done to reveal this, that the more options you're given, the harder it is for you to choose what you want. And that is the paradox of choice and the freedom illusion. Real freedom isn't found in options. Real freedom is found in creating, maintaining, or giving into a structure that has already been created and aligning with that. This is the only way to truly be free, is not to just have all the options in the world and have so many choices that it freezes you up and you can't choose, but to create a rigid structure of standards and boundaries and preferences for you to actually limit your options and funnel only the best choices for you in your decision making. Why and where most people fail? Because they get so many choices and options, they come down to decision paralysis. And this becomes opposition to any type of structure or true freedom a person can have. Let's get into why this is the main reason people fail. Most people fail because they mistake laziness and indecision as liberation. Let's get into why structure is actually the greatest road to freedom. First, I want to talk about the cost of indecision and how too many choices creates chaos. So how much time this week did you waste making a decision or thinking about a choice that didn't really matter in the end? Too many options creates mental chaos and wastes valuable energy. Think about it. You stand in front of your closet, you have 40 shirts to choose from, and you take 15 minutes deciding what to wear, versus you have 10 high quality, good looking shirts that match your style, and you take 40 seconds to choose and you're satisfied. That's a big difference in time and energy wasted and consumed, and chaos that you have to deal with, versus harmony and mental clarity that give you energy and time to make other important decisions. Another example, you go to a restaurant with 50 items on the menu and you spend 10 minutes reading, rereading, describing to yourself everything on the menu, trying to figure out what you want to eat, versus going to a high quality, high-end, 5-star restaurant with a small menu, maybe 5 to 10 items, and they're already put together, pre-made. You have small choice of, a couple sides here. You know, hey, the food's going to be good. Really, you're just going to choose what satisfies you, what sounds good, and what you feel like you're going to like way quicker and without wasting too much time, energy, or thought, because you're going to be more sure about your decision. It's way better when you can firmly, surely make a choice without making too much time rather than sit in chaos and indecision. So for many people, what a lot of them run into is the cost of what they think is freedom is their energy, time, and focus. Indecision is a highly costly habit, and you need to master your mind to be able to make choices and be sure of your decisions and make choices that align with you by using structure. A lot of people don't realize this, but there is a big importance of structure and hierarchy in a high performing society where people have their roles and people have leaders and they have subordinates. They have people who make the options and make the rules and people who make the choices and follow the rules. These all come down to structure, and you need to create your own structure for yourself to help you figure out where you align in the structure of your society. Most people's problem is they fight the natural order of how things are already set up for them within society, and that comes down to within businesses, bands, sports teams. There is a hierarchy of roles and voluntary power exchange. A lot of this really comes down to efficiency. Everyone has their place, role, and unique values and qualities to offer in a high performance system. Your job is to figure out where you stand in this structure, in this hierarchy. Are you one of the people who provide the structure, who provide the choices, who creates the rules? Are you one of the people who perfects the roles, executes the things that you're told to do, that you take things like a job, a command, a task, and you make sure you perfect it and get it done? You got the job to figure out which one of those is your role and where you stand. If you're just making choices or you're helping people make decisions. Either way, it comes down to eliminating indecision and creating efficiency within a structure or a hierarchy. Like, really, you got to consider, why are you over here trying to tell people what to do and give orders and give instructions when you're somebody who should be following orders and taking the rules and abiding by them? Or think, why are you over here letting people tell you what to do, following orders, doing all of these things, letting people make choices for you when you're a leader? You have to figure out what is your role, what is your place, and how you can fit into a structure of whatever hierarchy you're in or creating, where you fit into it, and what is your place and how to do it best to eliminate any chaos and confusion and create a well-oiled, efficient machine. Knowing your place, knowing your role, knowing where you can provide qualities and strengths that create this efficiency for whatever you're part of, that is the highest form of self-respect you can have for yourself, is knowing where you are in this structure and playing your part as best as you can, the most efficiently, creating more efficiency for whatever team, whatever business, whatever group, whatever you're doing. This can and will apply. And you'll see, this is just what works. Successful people, they do not fight against the structure that they're already a part of. They find where their best interests of their role, their qualities, their strengths, their weaknesses, their personality, what suits them best, and they play that role. And they get to a level of success and achievement through that, whether it's following direction or giving direction as a leader, or what you would call a follower, or a subordinate, however you want to put it. People know where they best apply their strengths and how to get forward with these within whatever structure they've created for themselves or whatever structure they are a part of. One big part of becoming successful in eliminating indecisiveness is applying micro habits. Small 1% changes to the way you think about things, the actions you take, and the choices you make that slowly build up to a stronger habitual structure that you will start to abide by. And here's some ways that you can do that. Just listen, get them done, see how they apply to you, and come back, let me know in the comments what type of growth you've gotten from these micro habits and applying them to your life and your structure. The first thing you can do is take a 90-minute block of each day to find your hardest task, the thing you want to do the least, and to work on it with high focus and high effort to get as most of it done or get it completed within this 90-minute block of your day. And this micro habit will start to turn into keeping you motivated and keeping you on top of anything you need to get done, especially when it's something you do not want to get done. Because you'll realize once you get things out of the way, you got time to do other things. You're not worried about stuff. You're not sitting here procrastinating, being indecisive, being lazy. You're getting the things done that you do not want to get done, and you're getting them out of the way within this 90-minute block of your day, so it does not take up any more of your time or mental space at all. Another thing you can do is get off of social media and digital devices if it's not for work or anything progressive at a certain time, and just leave that stuff alone till the next day so you have time to focus, decompress, relax, or get things done that you would have been distracting yourself from with technology and social media. One of the last things you can try as a micro habit is a task sweep. Find as many tasks as you can, like 2, 3, 4, 5, that'll take you 5 minutes to get done, and then get them all done as quick as possible, and you will realize how much time and mental space is cleared up just from getting those couple 5-minute tasks done and not procrastinating, not being indecisive, not worrying about how or when it's going to get done. Just saying, hey, this probably just going to take me 5 minutes, let me do it. Or, I know this is going to take me 5 minutes, let me do it now. And that's the last habit for you to try out. If anything I said or talked about in this video scares you or worries you, you're the person that needs that the most. So, next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make a video helping you create structure with a 7-day routine of creating strong, unmovable, unshakable structure for yourself. And I'm going to link that in the description when it's posted, so be on the lookout for that. That's the end of this video. Remember, do not waste time being indecisive. If anything in this video worried you or bothered you, you definitely needed to watch this video and take my advice. Let me know what you think in the comments. Like the video and subscribe to the channel.